had one viewer tell me that my knife pointing to camera was aggressive, but I want you to know it's not. I'm just trying to connect with my viewers, and it's just kind of an extension of me. I would do it with a spoon, a fork, anything. It just, you know, a knife is what happens to be in my hand right now. But, you know, don't test me. Hi, Jody here. It's been a little while. Been busy with kids and PTA and setting up camps. Oh my God, the camps, so expensive. Father's Day is right around the corner, and I thought, what better way to celebrate Father's Day than with a casserole? Now, if your fella is anything like mine, there are two things he loves: leftovers and nachos. Well, and fried chicken, yeah, and corn. Well, and Tostitos and cheese, jalapenos, canned tomatoes, onions. Really anything in the kitchen that is made into a casserole. And because Steve loves leftovers so much, I really have to lay down the law and remind him, Steve, don't touch the leftovers. I've got plans for those leftovers. Lo and behold, I leave the room, I come back, there's a half an egg roll just left on the counter. There were 2 egg rolls. Steve, meanwhile, is blaming it on the kids. You know, I don't know who's right, and I don't want to divide my family. Casseroles are supposed to bring people together. Well, Steve's tearing it apart. But I'm gonna bring us back for Father's Day. So let's celebrate Steve. I've got my special Father's Day brooch. Did my special Father's Day hair. He loves to see my hair off of my face, the face that he fell in love with. And we are gonna make a leftover KFC nacho casserole. And this one in particular is so special because it is literally what I had left over in my fridge. I didn't plan it. I'm just gonna roll with it, as they say, casserole with it. My kids say that. I'm gonna start by just chopping up these tenders, dicing them up. We're gonna need 3 cups of tenders. You know, I just love the crunch of KFC fried chicken. It is just so juicy on the inside and crunchy on the outside. Leftover, it becomes a little soggy, but you know, you throw it in a casserole, it's gonna crisp right back up. So we've got our diced chicken ready to go. We had some leftover corn, why not? Corn's never good on its own the next day, but it is in a casserole. Ooh, that's definitely canned corn. A little cheese will cover that right up. I mean, that's the cool thing about a casserole. You can cover up flavors and hide things, but you can also really bring out some flavors of things you never knew existed before, like canned corn. It's like a mystery wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in corn, wrapped in cheese, wrapped in a casserole dish. Have some cream of chicken soup from the pantry, always a staple. Anything, cream of anything. Love cream of chicken, love cream of mushroom. I think they might have cream of onion. I don't know, cream of anything really pulls it together. Condensed. I love the word condensed. Condense the layers together, condense the flavors, condense the meals, really. Some spicy rotel. Now, I know you see me opening some of these cans of condensed soup and now these rotel, and you're saying, Jody, that's not a leftover. Well, hey, I've got like 15 cans of these left over in my house at all times. You know, you need some staples. I'm gonna throw that in with the juice and everything because it's gonna really moisturize that chicken that's been sitting in my fridge all night. Anyways, Jody, it's not a leftover. It's left over in my pantry, and it's gonna expire soon. You know, I don't know when it's gonna expire, but I need to use it before it expires. So technically it is a leftover. It's someone else's leftover that I purchased at the Costco. Now I have some onions. I actually pre-diced these for some tacos last night. So I just diced up quite a few. Probably a whole onion in there, I don't know. These flavors are coming together. I'm gonna grab some cheese, buy some cheese. I mean, copious amounts of cheese. I got the Mexican mixture, because nachos, but any cheese you like will do. Whole bag. I'm not a cheese connoisseur, but I do love cheese, I do. So I'm just gonna add a little black pepper and a little garlic salt. I'm just gonna eyeball this, just sprinkle it in. The black pepper, look about right, sure. That looks good. We're gonna mix it all in. Whew, that smells a little spicy. So I've got this beautiful solid green pan. It's a Le Creuset. These are very expensive. My neighbor got this for me for Christmas. And she saved up all year because I make her casseroles. I'm just gonna give this a light spray of Pam. I'm gonna put this first layer in the dish. Oh, these colors, so festive. It's like a fiesta. Got the green outside and the yellows and reds starting this first layer. Steve is just gonna have a heyday. Okay, layer 1. So now we have our KFC casserole, but now we need the nacho. So here comes in our next layer. I have some leftover taco meat from Tuesday, and I thought, put those in the casserole. I'm just trying to clean out the fridge so I can start fresh for the summer. Oh, these flavors are really gonna come together. Some people go layers by color. Some people go layers by food. Some people go layers by flavor. I don't really have an opinion on that. I just love layers. Now this smells like Taco Bell. We're like mixing Taco Bell and KFC. This is actually kind of cool because I know that sometimes KFC and Taco Bell actually share a space. I mean, they don't in our town because we don't have a Taco Bell, but when we go to Chicago, oh man, I try to go to KFC for lunch and Taco Bell for dinner. That's kind of a whole package of Tums right home, but we make it and we don't regret it. All right, layer number 2. Next layer, we've got our nacho chips. So I'm gonna open this bag, let out that air. Whew. I'm gonna hug these chips. Oh, and some of my childhood traumas out. Oh, I think we're good. I'm gonna sprinkle these chips on top. Get a nice crust. Is anyone getting hungry? Is anyone wishing they were a dad right now? Ooh. Here we are. We just gotta add that last little pop of color. We're gonna slice up some jalapeno. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna just slice. Okay, a little color there. I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle this on top. Nice little layer of cheese to hold down those peppers. All right, so I've preheated my oven to 375 degrees. We're gonna pop it in there and whew, I'm gonna cook it for about 30 minutes. Okay, the moment of truth, let's pull it out of the oven. Oh, I can smell those jalapenos. They've shriveled up nicely. Now, you may have been thinking this was a nacho casserole that you would dip into. Now, that's not the case with this. The nachos are in the casserole. This is the nacho. It is like one big nacho in the casserole. Oh yeah. Oh, boy. No, I probably didn't let this set long enough, but I was just too excited to wait. So let's talk presentation for a minute. I mean, it looks like a real casserole. You know, that's what you want really in a real casserole. I've got some texture up top. With all that said, I am still gonna give it a 2 because, you know, my expectations were not met. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh my God. Happy Father's Day, Steve. I mean, really, happy Father's Day, Jody. Wow, I really outdid myself this time. Here's just everything I had in my fridge and my dinner last night. Wow. I'm gonna try it with a chip. Let's see if it elevates it. Okay. This is a twofer, a casserole and a dip. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 20. Partially because of all the ingredients and spices I use, that already takes it to a 13. That's a scale of 10, so really, this is pretty outstanding. And that's it. Join me next time. Summertime, so who knows what exotic summer flavors I'm gonna pull together. Tune in.